Get out.
What's
Get out.
on?
Get out the car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crime.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For
for,
traffic.
you're being detained, okay? You're being detained for obstruction of justice.
Traffic violation. I do not have to get out this vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
your hands off me.
Get out of the
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not a
Get your hands
problem.
off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir.
Get out of the car now.
Hey, sir.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, look.
I'm trying to talk
Get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna
talk.
talk.
Get out.
Just get out of
Relax.
my car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
Please relax.
Get out of the car right now.
This is
Now.
not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Daniel.
What's going? Hold on. You up here?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now.
It's fucked up. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, oh, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look,
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the. Take your seatbelt off.
hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please. Please. Look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist, corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt
gonna-
off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. If you just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am.
Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about what's
ground
going
now.
on?
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on the
going on?
ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the
on?
ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this?
Because you're
Why?
not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up.
Sir, look, just one.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
Well, this video was sent to me by somebody. They actually messaged me about this and they wanted me to address this situation. Now, if you have been following my official urban therapist page, I have did several videos that are similar to this one. One of the videos that I'm showing right now, and as you're looking at it right now, and I address it this same situation. The only difference is that this current video, to be honest with you, I totally feel that the officer involved here is totally out of line with his approach and dealing with this situation versus the last video that I did the video that I did and it went viral. Where I was saying the exact opposite, where I was saying it was more of the young man, as you see here. He was more out of line and made it way more than it is. But I also said that the officer with the young man too was also out of line as well. All right. But let's focus on this video. Now these videos, to be honest with you, I really don't like doing perspective videos on these type of videos, but just like I said before, I totally know without a shadow of doubt that this officer involved, that he's totally out of line with this lieutenant, okay? His approach was out of line. It was very unprofessional. And you could just tell that the situation is messed up. I don't know if y'all caught on to this, but did y'all see the partner? The partner, the one who's holding I guess that was a gun or a taser, wherever he was holding, right? He was looking at the officer who's giving the commands, and he was looking at him, and he was looking at him like, man, look, this don't seem right. This don't even seem right what you're doing. And you just tell in this mannerism, you tell by, you know, his look. Then even when the other officer, when he gave an order to, he like, sir, just go and get out the car. Because he was more concerned about the lieutenant than his actual partner giving the orders. Then he even tried to reach into the car to try to get the seatbelt out from him just so the lieutenant could comply to the orders. But his partner was telling, no, don't touch it, let him do it. And that goes to show right now that it is such a huge divide between law enforcement and the citizens, okay? Preferably speaking, there are many law enforcement officers who carry the same type of mentality as this officer right now. I don't want to call it Jim Crow mentality thinking or however it is, but it's a strong possibility. But a lot of them carry this type of mentality where they feel like since they are the law, they feel like they could push people or do these certain tactics in order to make people comply with whatever the orders that they're given. Now, just to give some context about this video, the officer ended up pulling this lieutenant over because he seen the back of his tags, right, of his vehicle. Now, the vehicle that he was driving, it was a new vehicle, so he had on the purchase dealer's tag on his vehicle. Now, all the officer had to do, if it seemed suspicious to him, all the officer had to do was pull him over, ask about it, and let him be on his way. Truthfully, the officer really, to be honest with you, the officer really probably shouldn't have did that at all, as long as it wasn't inspired or anything like that. So I wouldn't even see the reason in that. But if that been the case, then that's all he should have did. All right. But he had these tags. He decided to just like they use in criminology and also in sociology, they use the term profiling. Okay, so he decided to try to profile the alleged perpetrator. All right, pull him over, had this whole unnecessary ordeal about him trying to get out this vehicle. Then another thing too that I learned when I researched this video is that the one lieutenant, he had waited until he got into an open lit space to pull over, which by law in every state throughout the United States, you are as a citizen required to do that. You don't have to immediately pull it over. Just because they pull you over, you could pull over at a safe spot where it's well lit or anywhere, okay? And the officers will have to comply with that. Long as you put on your hazard lights and keep your hazard lights on, indicate to the officer that you are going to stop, okay? So this hazard light, he got into a well-lit